Welcome to this video where you'll be watching my parents and I making tortillas. My mom is the expert tortillera, but my dad has a very specific style and flair to his tortilla making, as you may have seen. My mom's tortillas always come out beautifully. I mean, look at that tortilla. This was one of my first times making a tortilla, so it came out looking a little bit less of a perfect tortilla and more of a lopsided tortilla. My mom, being the expert that she is, makes hers a little bit flatter, a little bit bigger. I think it's to help cook it entirely through faster. My dad has some experience in making tortillas when he was younger, but his look a little bit more like mine, right? A little bit fuller and a little bit smaller. To be honest, I think my mom's secret is just wetting her hands. One thing I want to point out is if we can focus in on the rightmost tortilla on the top left corner of it, we want to see an expansion or almost inflation, air going into the tortilla. It doesn't happen to all tortillas, but we like to see it. It helps us determine when it's done. Now for the actual instructions on how to make your tortilla, you will be cooking either side for 1 minute and 30 seconds, feeling it when it's on one side, and then whenever you think it's ready, just flip it like so. We like that sizzle and we like those little brown marks on top of either side of the tortilla. One of the best things about these tortillas is that they're easy, fun, and quick to make, and it's a great base meal for your family. For funsies and for an example, my family made a competition out of how we would dress our tortillas up. Me, being the picky eater that I am, decided to go with the dangerous but flavorful mozzarella cheese, heated it up, and called it a day. As you may already be able to tell, my mom is not a picky eater. She has already added pork and lettuce to her tortilla base, and she's adding a splash of color with grape tomatoes. She's a fan of flavor in the form of spices, so her first spice of choice was ground cinnamon, and then she followed that up with some garlic powder, and then just a smidge of lemon and pepper seasoning. And she ended it all with ground oregano. Last but not least is my dad. He added, like my mom, pork to his tortillas, added some lettuce, and then went in with some black pepper to his tortillas. Now, my dad is a fan of flavor in the form of sauces, so he opted with orange sauce and then added Beijing sauce. Now, as the picky eater of the family, I have no idea what they taste like, but flavor was added. And then he added his final ingredient of garlic powder. So we just need some help determining who won. Sauce guy, picky eater, or spice lady. Let us know.